Hi guys, welcome to another Divi Theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we got a requested one for you today. Somebody was asking how to make your local MP4 videos play automatically, loop and mute. So that's what we've got for you today. As you can see, this is automatically playing. If I refresh this page, you'll see it's playing from the start. It's muted. And it's going to loop round when it gets to the end of the video. Really nice little feature, really easy to do. So let's get started. I'm going to enable my Visual Builder. And let's roll down to where we want to work. And I'm going to delete this one. And I've also got a little code module in there. I'm going to delete that one also. So let's put in our little video module. Hit the little plus button to add your video wherever it is you want to add your video. All the way down to the bottom, you'll find the video module right there. By default, it's got the basic Divi video in there. Let's just move this over so you can see. But of course, I want to put my own in. So I'm going to hit the little trash can here. I'm going to hit the little plus to add a video. I've already got some here. I downloaded one earlier on from pexels.com, pexels.com. Fantastic site for stock videos that are free and photos also. I just selected videos up here. I put in a search for city on mine and all these came up. If you just roll over one, it'll give you an example of what that video is going to do. This is the one I choose. I would suggest you don't just hit that download button. Actually click on the video that you select here because you want to download the smallest file size possible that's going to fit within the little area that you're using for yours. For mine today, if you hit the little chevron at the top here, 640 by 360 is going to work fine. If you go ahead and download a full high def one, and they've even got 4K ones on some of these, it's going to be a really big file size. So try and keep that file size as small as you possibly can for the area that you want to fill with your video. Like I say, I just hit my SD 640 and it downloaded it for me. And this is it right here. It's a little bigger than I'd actually use, 6 megabytes. I'd keep mine down below about 2. So I'd probably put that in a video converter and make it smaller. But for today's demo, it'll do fine. So I've got my video downloaded. I'm going to select it. I'm going to upload the video. As you can see, there it is. And of course, it's not going to do anything until we hit that play button. But as mentioned earlier, I want this to autoplay as soon as the page loads. Now to do this today, we're going to use a little bit of code. I've not written it myself. I'm actually taking it from a site called learnhowwp.com, and I'll put this URL down below the video. If we roll down here, have a little read if you want to, but I'll show you exactly what you want to do. We're going to go straight down to the jQuery code here. I want to select all of it from the closing script tag to the opening script tag at the top there. Make sure you don't cut off any of those pointy brackets. And we'll go over a bit of this in a minute, show you how you can turn features on and off. I'm going to select it, Control-C to copy. I want to go back to my Divi site. I'm actually going to add a new code module and put mine on the page here. I'll show you where you can put it to integrate it anywhere on your site if you want to use this on different pages. By putting a little code module in here, I can just use it on this page. So I've added a new code module. I'm going to put my little cursor in there and paste, Control-V, and here's our little script. But nothing's actually happened yet, because what we need to do is go back here and give it an actual class name, which is LWP Video Autoplay. If we scroll up just a bit, it tells you up the top here. Under 1, CSS class, for this tutorial, we'll be adding a class LWP Video Autoplay. Let's copy that. Control-C again to copy. We'll go back to our Divi site. We'll shut down our little code box. Go into the video itself. So we're in our video module now. Going to go over to the advanced. That's always where you'll find CSS IDs and classes. This is a class name, so make sure you put it in the class and not the ID. And that's it. That's pretty much all we need to do. Let's save our page changes now. And exit the Visual Builder. And if we roll on down, I can see that video's already started playing. And like I say, you can have it like this, auto-muted, looping, and playing automatically, which is exactly what I want. You can turn certain features on and off. If you want to show the controls, we can do that. If you don't want it to loop, we can do that. If you want to unmute it, you can also do that, but I wouldn't recommend it because a lot of browsers will block any unmuted video content. So let's show you how. If we go back to our learnhowwp.com page, it tells you down here that the code above mutes the video, sets it to loop, and hides the controls. If you want to disable looping, then line number 5 you can delete. If we look up here, there's the 5, this one right here. If we go to the end of that line, it says loop loop. If you don't want it to loop, you can delete that one. Obviously this will be in your code module. And if you want to show the controls, then you can delete line 11. If we go back over here, here's line 11. It would be that one right there. And that in our code would be in our code module down here. If we re-enable the Visual Builder, go down, our little code module is just underneath here. There's line 5, number 5 there. You could just delete that one for the loop. From the jQuery there, that little semicolon on the end there. And number 11 starts here from the jQuery to the semicolon right there. That's if you wanted to have the controls on there. Let's actually delete this whole code module now. Now, I've used a code module on this page so we can just autoplay videos on this page. If you want to make this so you can do it anywhere on your site, we can put this in our integrations tab. So let's just copy this again. I'll close that down. I'll actually get rid of this code module. Now, if you want to use this on different pages on your site, we would need to put it in our integrations tab. Let's just save this. And we'll go down to our dashboard. If I exit the Visual Builder now, because we've deleted that code module, we just got a static video there. Fantastic. So if we now go to our dashboard, and remember I've just copied all this code again. I copied it from my code module, so it's just the code right here. Once at the dashboard, let's go down to Divi Theme Options. We need to go over to our Integration tab, where it says Add Code to the head of your blog. I'm going to put it in there. If you've got something in there, you can put your cursor in there, scoot it down, paste this on top. Or if you want to, you can roll down to wherever this ends here. I've got several things going on there. We can go in the bottom there, just drop down. We can paste it below just like that. Once you've pasted in there, go back up to the top of the page and make sure you hit the Save Changes button. You'll get a little green check mark. Fantastic. Now it's in here, we can use it on any page we like on the site. If I go to my pages now, just drag up a random page. I'll open it with the Divi Builder here. Let's roll them down. We'll just add a new little row. Pop a little video module in there. Pop in whatever video I want to play. Let's use a slightly different one this time. And remember, to make it autoplay, we need to give it that class name. LWP Video Autoplay. Pop back in there. In our CSS IDs and classes, again, make sure you put it in the class. And that's it. When we exit now and save our changes, this video it's going to autoplay. And if we go back to the page where we had that static one after we removed the code, if I refresh this page now, it's going to autoplay too because we've got that code in the integrations tab. And there we have it. And that's a really great feature to have on your site. So I hope that answered your question. And don't forget, you can modify it a little bit. Just read what it says down here. But like I say, I would not recommend undoing the mute. You can do it by making the muted false there, but I wouldn't recommend it because so many browsers nowadays will block that content. So any page you want to put a video on, just give it that class name and it will autoplay, loop and mute for you. So I hope that's answered that question. I hope you found this video useful today. Don't forget, I'll put this little URL down below the video so you can copy and paste this code. If you have any questions, pop them down below the video. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video just like this one. So once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.